everyone, this is not a comfy college video or a gameplay of Microsoft Solitary Collection. It's not Mahjong either. This is about what happened to Concordia here in Selma, Alabama, which that's where it's located, and that's where I'm living. First, I want to tell you my experience in Concordia. I think I already told. No, I didn't. First off, before I even went to Concordia, I was looking to go to Atlanta, Georgia for the Art Institute. Now, my experience going there, it was coming around Christmas. And my Christmas gift was going to the campus because it was so far, and I didn't pretty much care about getting anything really for Christmas, because usually when it's around your birthday, you ask for a lot of things on your birthday, before your birthday too. So I went there. It was small. I learned later on it was a private school, which I was still wondering why they didn't have campuses, and they have apartments, which makes sense, this is private. I went there. It was a very warming place, and I saw all that I could do there, especially art, because that's what I was aiming for when I was going to college. And it was a side note. I said I'll be talking about Concordia, but I wanted to just go ahead and get to how I got to Concordia. Got there, array of Krispy Kreme donuts and coffee was everywhere. I'm talking about, I don't even remember what I ate that day because it was still nighttime. And since if you live in Alabama, if you live in Selma, and you're flying, I mean not flying, but driving to Atlanta, Georgia, you usually want to go there whenever the time for the school to open and start, which was 7 o'clock, because it was also orientation to the Art Institute. So I got up around 3 or 4 something, got on the road around 5 to 6, got there at 7 something, and the orientation was well. They gave a good description of what's going down in the school, and they even brought up some graduates who graduated from the school and who's still attending, and I learned you can make games there too. I'm like, that's cool. I'm fine with that. So after the orientation, they also will tell you that they will tell you about job opportunities there too, on campus or off campus, so you won't depend on your parents, which I was trying to do for the longest, to just take a break off my parents for purchasing or buying or giving me money. After that, they send you, well, for me, when I got there, I had to take a English and math test, because in any school, they'll also need the basics, and that's with math and reading for me. Not gonna tell a lie, I did not pass the math. I was terrible at math my entire life, until I just stick to it and actually want to study and graduate high school. After that, I just didn't take math that seriously anymore, or at all, but I did it just to do homework and to just get credits. And I passed the English, actually, because I actually like to read, and I would like to do some reading on this channel someday when I get good books to read, or if anybody wants to hear me read. And excuse me stuttering, because it has been a while. Again, I still have the root beer in me. I'm getting off track. Please forgive me. Yeah. I took the test and learned that I would have to take math if I were to attend. And after that, they'll part us all to go where we wanted to learn and study, and for me it was illustration, because I drew a lot. when I was little, and a bit when I was a teenager, and some now as an adult, a young adult, who's still waiting to actually do the art. I mean, I don't push myself to do it because that inspiration comes when it comes. So I got to the place where I needed to be, and when I got into the building, it kind of felt like a hotel. And the elevators were nice, and the people around were just down to earth, or because it was still morning. And so I followed the person that I needed to speak to, and everybody who's also with me for illustration. We went around the building, going to the drafting class, the art class, the exterior and interior design class, which also involved drawing. And it was nice. I mean, I saw a lot of things I could do there, especially clay. I mean, there's some techniques that I have not got my hands into to learning, and that's it was pretty cool to know. So I was set, but after all that, I still didn't have a place to live. I didn't have money. I didn't have transportation, so I couldn't attend school. But they did keep in touch for a short period of time to let me know, yeah, we know you did not attend, you did not show up for classes and such, but it's okay. It's okay. I do plan on someday, when I get enough money and actually make money, to just go there and do what I said I wanted to do. And I know it's going to take a while, but I'm patient. And I'm really now determined to just do something to live my life. And after all that, they gave us pizza after all the donuts that was there earlier. They gave us pizza and soda, and they'll give you supplies, a supply list of what you need for your classes. I had my list. No, I still have my list, and I'm too lazy to get it. After all that, you can leave or stick around, but not too long, because they were indeed having class. And I smelled food in the cafeteria, but I was just a cooking class. Couldn't really eat in there. So after all that, I was a bit disappointed for a while for what was left of 2016. I graduated high school in 2015, and so I've been constantly waiting, and then the time came to go to Atlanta, which I've been to Atlanta, and it's pretty cool. I've been there the first time for a body museum, and been to a mall. Yeah, a mall. But I'm going to cover that in another video, maybe. No, I'm going to do it right now, because it was short. Got there, and I know I sidetracked big time. I sidetracked big time throughout the entire video, but bear with me, because I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Yeah, keep it short. I was sitting in the mall for 4 hours, and didn't really do much because I didn't have enough money, and so I just got enough for food, and when it was time to leave, I left. Good. And so, back to the story of how I was a bit disappointed I couldn't be really, really disappointed, because when opportunities come, it would come when you least expect it, and you're going to be disappointed for a while. But after a while, you just have to just accept the fact that it happens. Everything's not going to go as smoothly as you thought, and it's not going to come as you wanted. So after all that, I knew of Concordia already. Every time I passed by it, because I used to live on a street here in Selma. And so, I knew it was here. And then I decided, you know what, just go and have a college experience. Because I finally finally had feelings that was in my system for a very long time, since I was little till now, that's finally out of my system. I can finally think clearly and think wherever I want without feeling the effects of something that's going in my head that shouldn't be there. And the feelings that I shouldn't have and I no longer want. That was an incident for that. But I thank God that I just wanted to get rid of it. So I confessed and said everything I needed to God, and yeah, I cried because that stuff was true. And I already knew God knew, but saying it out loud to Him and Jesus, it felt so much better. And my family don't understand why now. Sometimes I'm like a child. It's because my childhood wasn't really that good for where my mind was and how I was feeling. But now I'm good. I did that when I was 20. And sometimes I just wonder why everybody just still walk around with pain when you now can just not just let it go, but you know that you can't do it alone. And there's nothing wrong with doing something alone, because you can do a lot, but it takes courage on the inside. And if you're really, really tired, just really, really tired and really upset all the time, you just want the feeling to go away, great start with Jesus and God. I mean, you know, there's a lot of people who don't believe in Him and Jesus and always want proof. Oh, it gets on my nerve. Now it turned into a rant. This is a whatever you want video. So, yeah. And so I got that feeling, and I finally slowly loving myself, and I love myself way before BTS said it. And I didn't know that they've been doing that for 2 years, and now they're still doing it now, while also doing something else. Which, yes, I know K-pop, and yes, my freshman year into Concordia was the best at first. Because I was just learning, I was there to just say, I'm just going to embrace college because I'm finally here. I'm excited now that I'm in a college to get the experience of what's going on in college. And then I did do my work. And in 2018, I procrastinated around March and April because it was closing time and I really didn't want to leave the school. I really wanted to stay open. Not only finish my 5 months that I had left, but because I really miss it. And my first experience, made friends, and those friends, one I am still a friend with today because the person was so cool, and they didn't do anything towards me to make me feel like, why did you do this, or get a feeling of like some feeling like something's wrong. But the other one, I had no idea that they were going through something. They didn't tell. Therefore, they left fogs in the friendship, and the friendship did not end well. It was with my roommate. Yes, I had a roommate when I was in Concordia. We're still my best friend to this day. And yes, it's a she because they had to separate us, boys and girls. And she been cool. She is still cool, even other friends. But the friend who left fogs, we're not friends anymore. But the other one, we're still friends because she didn't do anything that caused anything of a friendship to break up in Concordia. We still friends to this day, even after all that was revealed. Because only we knew exactly what went down when the friendship broke up with just one. But I'm not going to put her, and yes, it's a she, on blast of what was going on in a relationship, in that friendship. Because nowadays, you can just work it out. I mean, we're all grown here now. You should be able to learn how to just work something out instead of just complaining and whining and then putting blame on others. So, yeah, I made the video long. I'm not cutting anything out. Might be a part 2, I don't know. But, yeah, after all that, I was a bit hurt. Not because the friendship ended, because how it ended, because it could have been solved. For me, after I finally just have my spirit so free of what I was going through for so many years, to finally get a fresh start, and it didn't go well, it was, that feeling. So yeah, I cried. My mom thought that I cried over the friends I lost. It wasn't. It was the fact that how it ended and how we all had to just move on because we were trying to. Well, for me and my roommate, we've been cool and we just wanted to fix it. Whether we're going to still be friends or not, just fix it. And yeah, I'm gonna make this a part 2. So I'll see y'all. I'm gonna make a part 2 to this anyway.